Welcome to the March Madness Minute number 3. Today we're going to look at Piktograph. It's a free website where you can make infographics. And if you're interested in doing something similar on the iPads, Piktograph does not work, but there is a free app called Piktograph that does something kind of similar. So at Piktograph, you can go ahead and click sign up and it's going to work with your Google account. So as long as you click the Google option, you don't need a new username and password. And like I said, this is free and it works for staff as well as students. So when I get here, these infographics are real long pieces of paper, or we're going to do this digitally. And we have different formats. So the presentation has multiple slides, a poster, and a report are both on one sheet. So I'm going to start with an infographic and go to the templates. So there's these paid versions that you can get, but really the free versions are going to give you everything that you need. So we're going to start with one of the templates. So I'm going to choose this one and hit create. And an infographic is made of several blocks. So when I first click on it, you'll see it goes gray. So like this block, I can click on it and I can delete this block because this is a pretty long template and I really don't need all of these pieces, so I'm going to get rid of some of these blocks. Now I can go through, and if I want to double click, I can change the text, and there's lots of options for changing the text. If I go over here, we have titles and subtitles and even these cool kind of badge looking things that I can then go on and change the text here. So there's lots of ways to decorate, and you can use these for a lot of different purposes. So it could be the pros and cons of an idea. It could be something similar to a timeline showing some portions of history. I've seen these used for a book report. It could be, instead of a science presentation board, that maybe everything is put onto an infographic. So over here we have graphics, and you can see there's a lot to choose from. I need a crab for mine, and I can just drag and drop that over. They have stock photos that you can use, and those are organized for you. And you can even upload your own photos, up to 20 at a time. 20 to have it. Oops, I'm going to drag that over. I kind of like that one. And let's see, so let's go over to so backgrounds. I can change the entire background of something by just dragging and dropping. If I want it to not be quite as stark, I can make it a little more opaque so it's more subtle. And the tools, these are pretty cool. So I can have a map, and I can start with a region, or I can start with a country. So if I go down to the United States, I can get this here. I'm going to insert it. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to click on Edit Map, and it's organized by population. So I'm going to go down to Alaska and make that one a different color. Maybe a little bit brighter. And I can change the border color. So you can see there's a lot of edits that you can do. And let's say I want this crab to be in front of the map. I can click on the crab, and I have these options up here to bring to front. So now I can layer them, and I can lock it. I can change the color if I want maybe more of a red colored crab. There we go. You can create charts, and actually they're pretty popular for using with charts. I need to select a block first, it looks like. So I can select my block, and now I can insert a chart. And there's all different types, and here I can actually change my data, and it will change in real time, and I can insert the chart. So you can see that these are pretty flexible. It's just a really nice place where students can create information and they can tell a digital story. And so I'm going to work on mine for a moment, and then when you're all done, what you can do is hit download. And I like medium because it's just a little bit bigger. I can download it as a PNG is going to work fine. A PDF would work. Actually, I guess that's the paid version. So we'll just leave it as a PNG. And after I download it, I could then go to Google Classroom and upload it and turn this in as a digital assignment. So I'm going to work on mine a little bit, and then we can play with these again tomorrow when we look at Screencastify and how to add voice over images.